Hey Roadtrip Nation, my name is Geraldine Wong, and this is my round 2 video submission for the public service road trip. Um, so you sent us a list of questions, and honestly, I feel like I could go pretty in depth in all of them. So I did write out notes. I may be referring back to them periodically, just because there's some things that are really important to me that I definitely want to make sure to mention. So let's get into it. First question, who am I and what is my background? So my name is Geraldine Wong. As you can probably guess from my last name, my family and lineage is not Native American. Parents came here in the mid 80s and relocated to or moved to Los Angeles, where they set up shop and built up a life. So I am a first generation born to immigrant parents. Life was very challenging, very turbulent, very chaotic. It really taught me to be resilient, to be independent, and striving in the face of adversity. And to remain hopeful in the midst of all of that. There's a lot more, but for the sake of time, I'll just we'll move on with the questions. Where am I at in life? So actually, a year before the pandemic, I was actually revamping a lot of different parts of my life. And 2020 came, COVID came, and really shifted all of that. It really pushed me and gave me the opportunity to do a lot of introspective reflection in a much deeper way, and to make longer lasting changes. And so the things that I already knew were really important in my life only became more important. So safety, security, and health are of the utmost importance to me, mainly because I didn't have really any of these growing up. And so they are definitely up there on my list and almost non-negotiable at this point. What does public service mean to me, and how would I define it? I think public service definitely starts with listening, whether that's listening to the people around you, listening to your instincts, and certainly listening to whoever it is that you are trying to serve. I don't think you can make a very informed decision unless you talk to people, right? You hear their stories and ask what their needs and their wants are. And it's definitely a mentality of selflessness, and it's a commitment. It's a long game. I know a lot of people who are in some form of public service and will eventually come back to it in some way or another. There's this really natural, innate part of us that wants to and feels the need to help and to contribute. And so I think it's something that we're all very much capable of, and it's just part of life and the human experience.